the 9-book series from scratch. Hi, I'm Manisha, the founder of Modulo, and today I'm going to introduce you to the 9-book series from scratch. So, some of you have already heard of Scratch, most of you. It's a wonderful free tool for teaching kids how to code from MIT. If you haven't heard of Scratch, I recommend you just start right at their website at MIT. It can be so fun to just dive into Scratch. If you're already using Scratch, you might have questions about how to get started. And I wanted to share these books because I discovered that many families don't even know that they exist. If you go to the Scratch website, there's tons of tutorials, videos, guided lessons plans you can use for Scratch. I think if you're willing, the best way is for children to just go in there and start exploring and eventually teach themselves. But if you want a little more guidance, the same people who created Scratch also created these 9 books to help guide you through it. And the publisher is the lead project. So I'm just going to take you through these different books that are available to help your children learn Scratch, which is what we call block-based programming language. So it's not using a coding language that you would use to actually program in a big company like JavaScript or Ruby on Rails or Python. It's a language that was created for children to help them learn how to code, and they can create really cool projects with it. And I do think after lots of review, it is the best place for kids to get started learning how to code. So here we have the Super Scratch Programming Adventure, which is focused on helping kids make cool games. This official Scratch Junior book is great if your child's a little bit younger in preschool or kindergarten and they're starting with Scratch Junior instead of the regular Scratch. These Scratch coding cards are really fun. Rather than being a book, they're cards that you can use to jumpstart different projects. There's 75 of them, including ones for making a virtual pet, playing hide and seek, themes that really appeal to young children. You also have the official Scratch coding cards, so you are not going to run out of different activities. And make your own Scratch games. Of course, if your child is really excited about making games, they can draw characters, animate the characters, make fun objects and sound effects, and they can share their games online with other kids, which is so fun and motivating. Then we have Super Scratch Programming Adventure, and that's a great one as well. This is an updated version which talks about the new interface and programming blocks, more Scratch games for kids. And again, these are all developed by this nonprofit project, so they're really just there to help support your children learn. Scratch Junior coding cards, Scratch 3 programming playground. As you can see, there's kind of a lot of variations on the theme in this 9-book series. But if you want to get started, I would just grab one of these and it can really help you get started learning to code. It says that Scratch is for ages 8 and up, but certainly the Scratch Junior coding books are for preschoolers and kindergartens. And as always, it depends on where your child is. If your kid opens up Scratch Junior and says, hey, I want to go play outside, maybe this is not the right time. If your 5-year-old opens up Scratch for second graders and they're just going to town making cool games, there's just zero reason not to continue with that. So anyway, I really wanted to share these cool books by the lead project, Marina Bears and Mitchell Resnick, and the other wonderful creators of Scratch at MIT, because I have noticed a lot of parents just kind of don't know where to start when they're teaching kids to Scratch. So these books can be a good starting point. I will just say, among those of you who don't know where to start with Scratch, because we are in a system where we have an education system that has to follow certain standards and teachers who use textbooks in schools, some people might feel a little bit uncomfortable with just student-led, unstructured learning and feel like, okay, I need to have a book to tell me how to do this. If you're in that situation, I would really encourage you to kind of, I don't know, I don't want to say open your mind, but just play around with the possibility that maybe having your child simply open up Scratch and dive in and push past their frustrations, follow their instincts, and let them go through these meandering, wild, wonderful, mysterious paths can also be a fun way to learn. Hey, if you try that for a month and it's just really not working and you feel like you need something more structured, absolutely try the books. But there's just not a right way or a wrong way to do this. If you feel like guided, structured lessons are the way for you, have at it with these books. If you want to kind of play around with unstructured learning, I would say, as an educator with 20 years of experience of kids of all ages, your kid can learn a ton by following their natural curiosity. They can build incredible grit and growth mindset by just diving in and exploring a world like Scratch, and not to fear that child led, messy approach. Ultimately, though, listen to your instincts, follow them. You know what's best, and have fun exploring this cool 9-book series or just jumping straight into Scratch. And that's pretty much all I have to say about the Scratch 9-book series. I hope learning about it was helpful for you today.